Hey everybody, this reading here is for the Libra collective, sun, moon, and rising. So let's jump right into it. I am one of you guys, Libra rising here, so I know our sun season is coming up. Libra season is right around the corner. Oh damn. What y'all got going on? So we got the Devil, Strength, and Six of Wands all in the reverse. My lord. What a way to start it off. Getting like a relapse energy. Like people, places, or things that wasn't good for you, and you knew it wasn't good for you, which is why you walked away in the first place. King of Swords in reverse, my lord. Which is why you walked away in the first place. You went back. Two of Pentacles in reverse and Knight of Cups in reverse on the bottom of the deck. I don't think I've ever had a spread come out all in reverse. Like, what you got going on? Okay, so like I said, it was something, people, places, or things that you walked away from because it was no good for you. You knew it was no good for you. And you went back. You went back to these people, places, or things. And it's resulted in some type of failure. For some of you, this is a lover, because this Knight of Cups is giving me very much manipulation, like manipulative girlfriend, boyfriend kind of thing. Could be husband, wife, you know. They are not exempt from being pieces of so but for others of you, like, I'm also hearing like addiction, which you could be addicted to people, places, or things, you know. So that could be a gamut of things. Getting like you were doing good, and when I just touched this Two of Pentacles, I felt like tired, but it's not necessarily a it was more of like a I'm tired of being tired kind of thing. Like, it's always something happening, but at the same time, it's like, are you taking responsibility for it? Because this is not giving me entirely victim. It's not giving me victim. I'm just call it how I see it. It is not giving victim here. Like, this is giving, you played the part. You played the part in your own demise. Which, why is like, I'm not understanding. Well, we got our first upright card, 9 of Wands. Oh, they all came out upright. Okay. Okay. We got 9 of Wands, 10 of Cups, and 10 of Wands. I mean, 9 of Wands, 5 of Cups, and 10 of Wands. What you got going on, Libra? You're gonna see, right? We got Knight of Wands and the Moon in the reverse. So one thing about me is when I pull cards, I put them down where I'm called to put them down, and where they're placed gives me additional information, depending on what was previously pulled or what is next to, or, you know, so on and so forth. And so for this Knight of Wands and the Moon to be under this, to be under the Devil, this is telling me, like, you definitely was lying to yourself. You allowed yourself to be I'm hearing Delulu is the Salulu. You allowed yourself to be delusional about a certain situation or about the reality of something and how it was affecting you or how it could affect you because it was fun. It's giving, like, distraction, like, I'm hearing sunglasses and Advil. Last night was mad real. So maybe, like, going out to the club when you know you shouldn't, you ain't really got the money to spare because you got something that you gotta do, right? Responsibilities to take care of. But you just felt so stressed out, and, you know, you allowed yourself to kind of be in a woe is me kind of place, and you went and did it. You said, I'm not going to do it. I did it. When I channel, I see all different kinds of things. Like, I don't know if anybody's seen that video. It was a popular TikTok sound at one point, but yeah, so so it's like I'm getting from, I already said, like, you allowed yourself to be delusional about why, or to just kind of forget or overlook why you walked away from these people, places, and things in the first place, and you went back because you was overwhelmed and kind of just wanted a break from it all, or just needed to be distracted from, like, you know, the perils of life or adulting. And then on this side, I'm getting, like, yeah, it's pretty much reiterating, you know, like, this Nine of Wands is actually giving me, like, it usually gives me, like, coming, you know, after you done came out on the other side of a situation and you're wiser and you're stronger. And not to say that you're not, you know, there's a lesson in everything, so you may be wiser. You may be stronger now that you getting like back on track. So, you know, you went through that. However, what it's giving me here is like telling the story in a way that makes you look like the victim. Like, not being, not to say that you're not being honest, but kind of skipping over the parts where you should be taking accountability. And it's not to say that what you are dealing with is not heavy, and that it doesn't make people, you know, it wouldn't make, you know, anybody want to find some type of distraction or release. I would advise people to look for releases, ways to release tension, anger, sadness, whatever, in a healthy way rather than a distraction. Distracting yourself don't do nothing but prolong finding a solution to the issue. So I really don't recommend distractions. Coming from somebody with ADD, distractions is just not what you want to go for. But healthy outlets to release so that you're not overwhelmed and overstimulated, yes, absolutely. However, yeah, I'm getting like retelling the story, and you may not be retelling the story to somebody else. You could just be going over it yourself and kind of skipping over, glossing over those parts where it's like, that was your fault. And it's not to place blame or whatever, but at the end of the day, accountability is key. Like, we have to take accountability for everything that happens in our life, you know, because at some point, as an adult, as children, that's different. You're not in control of your life, but as an adult, you got to take accountability for the things that go on in your life, you know, because that's how we move forward in a better manner. Let's see. High Priestess and Five of Pentacles, both in reverse. My lord, y'all probably taking the cake for reversals. Like, this is crazy. So yeah, this Five of Pentacles and High Priestess in reverse is like, it's basically telling me like, you are in this position because you didn't listen to yourself. Like, you knew what it was. Like, you seen what it was at one point in time. You may have tried to distance yourself, or you did distance yourself, you know, wean yourself off from I'm hearing go cold turkey. You remove these things, people, places, and things from your life. And then you went back. And it's because you didn't listen to your gut. And I'm getting some type of synchronicity or symbol or sign where it was like, that's crazy. Like, like, say you about to do something kind of reckless, you know, like a one night stand, and as you know, getting ready, taking your everything, shower, you get out the shower and the TV playing, and it's an HIV commercial. Like, things like that, where it's like, you kind of got the sign not to do what it was that you were going to do. But you did it anyway. So, any advice for Libra collective, sun, moon, and rising? Ooh. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Hangman in reverse. Then we have the Ten of Swords and the Page of Swords in reverse. Yeah, so I'm hearing with this Ten of Swords and Page of Swords, yeah, you need to walk away from, I'm hearing gossiping. Because this is going on YouTube, I try not to curse. But gossiping AMFs. Yeah, walk away from them. Get away from small-minded people. Dream killers. No, it's not okay for somebody to joke about you not being able to not even joke, but they find every reason why you can't do something, but never got no solutions, never got no ideas, always know somebody else's business, never ain't got no business going on for themselves, nothing to talk about, no good news. Get away from them type of people. It's giving very much crabs in a bad, what is it? Crabs in a barrel. Okay, and then with this Hangman in reverse and Ace of Pentacles, I'm getting like, in order to receive your new life, you have to trade in your old life. Like, you have to give up something in order to get what it is that you're trying to get. You cannot hold on to your old life, the way things used to be, the people you always used to be around, the places you always went. You can't hold on to all of that and then also want to live a whole different reality from what you're living right now. Like, it just don't go together. You can't serve two masters. So now I'm going to pull a guidance oracle from the Starseed Oracle. I like this this deck. I like it a lot. I'm not gonna take that. I want a drop card. What guidance do you have for the Libra collective, sun, moon, and rising? Not today. You see how much cards done fill out for you? Not today. Taking the one off the top. Karmic relationships. What was this all about? Get away from them motherfuckers. Get away from them people. The constellation Orion is thought by many to have been a place of great polarity and eventual unity. Some believe that many starseeds who were part of this cosmic history are incarnate on Earth now and are playing out karmic relationships from Orion times. Perhaps you're one of them. Polarity causes conflict and highlights separation. However, because of this, conflict can also result in unity and growth. Too many misunderstandings are caused when we don't open our heart and mind and see things from a different point of view. When we go into reactive second-guessing mode, instead of gathering the courage to open our hearts, we should admit that we may have reacted because of our own woundings, then find mutual ground. We're all innocent children looking to be seen, understood, and cherished. It's much harder to grow closer through conflict than it is to grow further apart. And yet, that's the invitation of conflict. It's easy to react and take things personally. It's more challenging to see the innocence of all involved and find a way to grow closer through conflict. It's through relationships that we grow the most. How can you soften your heart and drop your defenses enough to see things from a different point of view? How can you see the innocence of all involved? How can you learn to see the similarities rather than the differences? You know, that's the first time. You're giving me a lot of firsts here, Libra. That is the first time that I felt like one of these oracle cards did not, like, it didn't elaborate on what I was already saying. Like, that was a whole different message. And it kind of makes me see this Hangman and Ace of Pentacles in a new way as well. Like, having to, you know, change your thought process in order to get that new life or new opportunity that you're looking for. I stand on this though. Stay away from them gossiping MFers. Okay? Stay away from them. However, seeing things from a new light, like you may not be able to get to a point with every single person where y'all are on speaking terms. However, that does not mean that you can't see things from their point of view. You don't have to agree with it. You don't have to like it. But to see things from their point of view and kind of understand people more. Why people do the things that they do. And I feel like once you get into the practice of that, you'll actually be able to know yourself better in a weird way. Like, the better you know yourself, the better you understand the world around you. But the better you understand the world around you, it's also learning yourself on a deeper level. Well, that's what I got for you, Libra. I'm wishing you, guidance, correction, and resilience on your journey ahead. Until next time.